Hi everyone, and welcome.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, I want to point something in chat real quick because I just noticed this. Okay, so Medley for a while now has been putting these emojis up, right? And I just realized she's doing the emojis, like 2 emojis per person in the order that they're doing the intro.
Oh,
Look, the koalas for Eva. I guess those are like firecrackers or whatever for Mystic. And then you have a fox and a dragon for Rynnie. Bunny and the circus, the circus top. And then a bomb and a 100 for me. I just realized what that was. I literally just realized that.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh my god, what do they call it? In like the VTuber community, they have like their own emojis. They're called Oshi marks. So it's like Medley is giving us Oshi marks.
That's
Aw.
amazing. That's awesome. I honestly, I didn't notice that, and then I was like, and then I was watching our intro as it was going, because I sit here bored, and I'm like, oh shit, she's doing it, and damn, I didn't realize it.
That was so cute.
I like that.
Yeah, I did too. That was awesome. That was really awesome. All right, so how are you ladies doing today?
I'm so excited because Paleo Pines, which is like a dinosaur Stardew Valley game, is gonna come out soon.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Oh God.
You
Yay,
gonna
nerd
take
shit.
the place of Minecraft? No more Minecraft?
Nope, I'll have something else.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I built my house in Minecraft, and then I like dug a tunnel all the way to the other side of the map, and I died, and I do not want to go back through all that stuff, so I just logged out.
Bruh. I made my house and I was like, Mishi, go decorate it, and I haven't been back there since. I'm just not good at that Minecraft stuff. Ooh.
Oh, I started to enjoy it again until I died. And I was like, what the what? All right, I'm over this.
Actually, you know what? I think they found where you died. Not gonna lie.
Really?
I do. I think they found where you died. I think. I want to say I remembered in the VC.
Stuff around? Yeah, that's funny.
And then last night we were playing Fortnite, and oh my God, like sweaty of sweat people were out there. I was like, oh,
Tight games.
dude, no, not even.
No?
No. Well, I don't know. Was it Rynnie? Was it? I mean, didn't Core get us like number 2 on 1? And then we, there were a lot of sweaty people out there last night.
Yeah, no, I think it is. There was a lot of sweaty people, but I think that's because the new season started.
Oh, so everybody's going to go in. So basically,
Yeah.
I won't get good until towards the end of the season when the good people are gone. There we go. That's how it works.
I have no clue what y'all are saying. Y'all are a bunch of nerds.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Bunny.
True.
Wait a minute. Don't say not wrong, Bunny, because Miss Eva was sitting there waiting for it to download so she could play with us, okay?
I was including myself in that. That's all right,
okay.
right?
Okay. I was about to say. All right. Good God almighty. These people.
I own the nerd title. Come on.
I know that's right. Okay, so today we are going to watch Adam McIntyre's video speaking to Weenies group chat members about Colleen Ballinger. Now, just to set it up for everybody, it is not like a formal interview, okay? He pretty much like, they contacted him and he was like, hey, do you want to come up and talk? So it's not like this is like a formal sit down interview, because he said that people kind of complained about how like there was giggling or whatever, and it was just like they were just chatting like old times, I guess, and about old times. So just to let y'all know, I have not watched this yet. So and I don't think any of y'all have watched it yet. So so we're gonna do our thing, and with Adam, it should be loud enough.
All right. So to give a little bit of context before we begin.
Okay, let me go to 125. Cut the. There we go. All right, here we go.
I was a part of a group chat
Let's
called the Weenies, and it had 23 members, including Colleen Ballinger and her sister-in-law, Jessica Ballinger. And it was basically made up of a lot of young fans, and I spoke about it in my video, but this was the group chat where all the infamous DMs have came from, and there's just a lot that is being revealed. And basically, I've reconnected with a lot of the members of the group, which I never thought I was going to, because whenever I posted that original 2020 video, I mean, I didn't really have the support of any of them, and I don't blame any of them for that. And we've all kind of, like, a lot of us have reconnected this week because, you know, they were still feeling the way that I felt about Colleen, you know, around that time as well, where you felt like it was your friend, you're protecting them. So it's been interesting having conversations with a lot of them recently where we're kind of reflecting on it as, like, adults now, which is ironic because a lot of us, I don't know what age these two girls are, but, like, I'm in my 20s. I assume they're, you know, early 20s or something. And we're like, this is weird, but we're talking about a 30-year-old that was doing this, and Jessica is older as well. Anyway, let's call them in. I don't know if both girls are going to be on the call or just Becky, so I don't want to introduce them until I know who's going to be in it. But anyway, let's call the girls. Oh, wait. So you want to be teeny on the screen? Well, I mean, you're in luck because I don't really know. I'm going to just do it like this here. Okay. Okay, wait, let me do this, and then I'm gonna put the chat down below like this. All right. Well, hello. So, long time no see, girls.
Hi.
First of all,
Yeah.
do both of you want to introduce yourselves? Because, I mean, who's this currently on the screen?
Yeah. I'm Ramsey.
I'm
Just scared.
Ramsey, Becky. Yeah, we met through the Colleen fandom, and we were in Weenies together. That's like where we got close, and then we're roommates through college because of Weenies, and we're still like best friends. And I'm visiting her right now, so we're together. All conveniently happened around the same time. That there's an ad. Oh no, everybody's so mad there's an ad.
Oh, but
I watched Adam's Twitch like the other day for the first time, and I was so mad when there was an ad. Oh.
sorry about that. Wait, one thing I want to say is I feel like you are like the success story of the Weenies group. I mean, you're roommates and you still fuck with each other. Like, that's something to be said about the fallout of the group.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to ask currently, like,
I think one thing people don't understand, if you're a normie, you don't know what it's like to be on a live stream talking in front of people.
Yeah,
You know?
it's true. Especially when you got someone next to you as well, and you're bouncing off. You're both a bit nervous too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's currently both of your opinions on what has been going down? Because Becky, I know that yours is different than Ramsey's because I know that you both have had different like timelines. So like, where are you both currently at with it? Like, keeping it very just like general.
I feel like we both like stopped watching Colleen around the same time, like when, like right around college, 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
And then that's when we lived together and we were close and stuff. We didn't really watch her, but we didn't like hate her. And then like you still like were kind of fond of her because I feel like you were closer to her
Yeah,
and
I
you had
feel
more
like
of a
the two of us
relationship with
were-
her. I didn't.
Yeah.
Like I was just kind of closer in the group chat, but Ramsey and Colleen I feel like had a closer relationship.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that? A close relationship? Because I mean, I've spoken about me. What do you like? You don't have to go into it, but like whenever you're saying like Becky, like oh Ramsey had a deeper relationship, whatever. Are you just talking about like kind of what I spoke about with like Parasocial or?
Well, yeah. Like
Yeah,
they
like-
talked more. They
Like, she followed me on Instagram. She like.
she still follows Ramsey on Instagram.
Oh,
I knew who I was every time. Like, we like talked about stuff like, and we like
should
met
show.
up. We like met up in
What's
other
your
places,
thing?
like other than shows. Like.
oh wait, you met up that weren't at shows as well? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hawaii.
Yeah, well, yeah, in Hawaii, after she had Flynn, I saw like her and Eric and Jessica and like all the kids and Gwen and all of them there.
I don't even know where the camera's on, I think. What are we on?
oh, okay, so Colleen still follows Ramsey on Instagram. We will see if Colleen still follows you by the morning.
True.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Yes.
Wait, I just want to ask in terms of the group chat, what happened in the group chat? Because for me, I was removed from the group chat in 2020, like the day before I posted my video, because it kind of got out that I was going to release it. So like when did you leave the group chat and how long did it go on for? Because I know it started in like 2017-ish.
Well, if that's funny, because we got
Yeah,
kicked out when we lived together. So it was in 2020 when we lived together. And it was so random. They decided that we were only there because we wanted Colleen to notice us, even though we were both like really been watching her anymore, not really talking anymore. Like it was just very random. And it was, yeah, we're not going to talk about the people because we're
Yeah.
really bad and we're scared. We're going to accidentally say names and we don't want to do that. So
But yeah,
we're not
it
going to
was
talk about the
just
people,
random.
but it was random. But also we don't really care. We weren't involved in the group chat anymore. And we're like still like relatively friends with the people that we were friends with in the group chat at the time. Like keep in touch and follow each other on social media and stuff, kind of friends. I feel like we don't hold grudges.
What is your current opinion of like the group chat being blasted? Because again, this was something that Cody Tyler did, and we've all kind of had to deal with the repercussions of like all of our messages posted online. Mostly not even us starting the conversation. So for you, whenever you're like logging on social media, even over the past year, and you're seeing like the messages that we partook in, what ages were both of you in the group chat first of all? And then what's kind of been your opinion? Because for me, it's been so fucking weird seeing everything plastered online.
Yeah, I mean, but better than me. So we were what, 14, 15?
14 to 16.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 8th. Well,
And then no, the chat have no idea. For the chat that are like, can they chill? Like you have no idea. Whenever we're talking about this for the first time, I've spoken about this before. So chat, you either stop or I'm muting chat. So you were like 14 and 15.
Oh, so the chat was giving him shit.
Ooh.
yeah.
Why was
Yeah.
the chat giving him shit? I don't understand.
Well, they were starting to give shit when their ad popped up. I don't think they understand how Twitch works. Subscribe, fuckers.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
15 in it.
that's
So
nuts.
to answer the question of like, how do you feel about everything being posted right now? Because it's like fucking awkward and cringe.
Yeah, I mean, I think it honestly light a different perspective of what we were experiencing. See a screenshot posted instead of just something that we're screenshotting. I feel like it's like a different perspective. You're like, oh my god, why would someone ever say that thing to someone, you're like, wait, that was literally me that
Yeah.
they were saying that.
And I think something that has been said constantly has been about the group chat recently with, like, there's been this debate on whether or not, and I mean, I have been getting a lot of messages about it with people either believing me or not believing me, and I mean, I have 2 people, oh, that is so much better. Oh my god, that is so much better. With
I don't know why the audio was bad.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
I'm so sorry. I don't care.
No, you're fine. We got it. To do...
They thought the girls weren't taking it seriously because they were doing their hair, makeup, and laughing, etc. But they were, yeah, of course they were nervous. They're not. They're normies, and they're in front of, like, oh god, no, in Adam's chat, at least maybe 1,000 or more people that they don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh my god, I
Yeah,
hate people.
They're not used to like being up there in front of so many people.
Yeah, because and they had mic problems because they were using their phone. I mean,
Yeah.
people don't
they
understand
weren't
normies,
prepared.
man. Yeah, exactly. The hell?
There's been a conversation that has been happening right now where people have not been believing that Colleen Ballinger would be trauma dumping in the group chat. Can we confirm or deny what I have been saying? Because people do not believe that she would be doing it considering the platform she had.
No, we definitely can confirm. Like, but that's what I guess we have screenshots of. Like, we definitely, you know, like, were there for her throughout the divorce, especially like just during that. Well, because the group chat was created, I feel like specifically because haters was becoming so big, he added Colleen in to be like, you know, like, oh, don't get so famous and forget about us. Like, you know, we were here for you, whatever. And that's obviously also when she was going through the divorce. So I feel like that's just like the main time she was trauma dumping. She definitely was talking so much about the divorce, very explicit stuff about job, and yeah.
I mean,
See, and that's my problem with Papa Gut. I don't think he actually did research everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has happened to him before though. He's gone out with some videos without even researching stuff, and he's been wrong before, and he's retracted and redone shit. Like, it's just like a cycle that he does. He just doesn't look into shit very well.
Yeah.
Did you see Aiko streaming about it last night?
I saw she streamed about it, but I wasn't watching.
Oh, she was not
I saw a little
happy.
bit.
Oh, she was
Oh.
not happy. Oh.
She got a new target.
She got a new target.
Oh shit!
The assassin has a new target. And she's like, what is wrong with you? And then she's
Okay.
like, what are you hiding? You know, just fucking with him?
Yeah.
Oh, Aiko, no. She was like, wait a minute. And then she was talking about her thumbnail, and she was like, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't make him wet. He might not talk to me. I was like, no. It's part of, I told her, I was like, no. It's part of your aesthetic on your channel, damn it. He'll still talk to you. You make everybody wet on thumbnails.
it's just like, you don't have to say anything more than that, because it's like the fact that, and I mean, we have Alex in the chat as well that said can confirm, just for people saying that, because it has been very, like, a debate online whether or not she would be...
McIntyre, we don't even have 1,000 subs, and you want broad merch? Bro.
Go get a tattoo. Do it.
Yeah, go get a tattoo.
Do it.
Go get a tattoo so we can see a picture of it, draw it on our arms like they did in the Colleen Ballinger fandom. We'll make fun of it. There we go.
Oh my god.
No, that was a
Join the
joke.
cult.
That was a joke.
I know, but that was horrible what she did.
But
like,
starting a
that.
cult's not a joke. We
No.
should do that. Oh, okay. No. Yeah. That's
We
what I
should
meant.
say-
Bunny, cults are bad. Cults are
If you
bad.
do it wrong.
Oh, so we're gonna have a good cult, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be filled with love and
That's how they all start out. And before
Yeah, I
you
think
know
that
it, we're
we all-
sacrificing people.
well, you know, things must get done.
God.
Lord.
Oh God. Let's
we
keep
have a-
going. What?
Can we have a cult to sack?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
I'd
did
be
y'all know
damned.
that
I'm not living near you bitches. I refuse.
well, we'll get two.
We'll get two.
We'll just have two. Oh, did y'all know that the plural of cul-de-sac is cul-de-sac?
What? Wait, there's
There
a
you go.
plural?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
it's
done with y'all.
cul-de-sac.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm pressing play.
didn't know
I'm
that.
pressing play.
Basically, like, people are saying stupid enough to do that to, like, underage fans, right? Now, in terms of, when you were saying screenshots, what are you talking about? Are you talking about, like, things I've talked about, with, like, you want to give your opinions on, or, like, other things?
Becky, that's, I mean,
What?
she's trying to
I'm trying to fix the noise because people are so mad about it. I don't know how to fix it.
This is a work in progress, y'all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like our Wi-Fi isn't bad, but people are...
Oh wait, that sound is a lot better. Yeah,
Does it?
yeah, that sound is so much better.
Yes.
Wait, but this is my phone, right? The screenshots are on.
Yeah, we'll just talk about that.
Yeah, here's what I'm saying. You don't have to show any screenshots. You can literally talk about things as well. You know what I mean? I know you have them, and we know you have them.
Well, like the picture of her and Jessica, just because they were like hi, but I feel like Jessica never really talked in the group chat. It was just known that she knew that what Colleen was talking about. So I feel like maybe they talked about it in their own group chat, which I feel like maybe she mentioned before that like Colleen, Rachel, and Jessica would
The
talk
sisters
about
had
it.
a group chat,
Yeah.
and that like they would talk about. They definitely mentioned that like they talked about
us, yeah, and stuff like that. And then one time, like Colleen sent a picture with Jessica that was like hi, and then I know there was another time. Well, Colleen sent multiple pictures with her and Eric, like before they did, just showing that they were in a relationship.
Videos,
She sent like a picture of the ultrasound with Flynn before she posted it anywhere. What else did she send? She sent like a random video of Eric one time. She sent a picture of her like pregnant on the bus or breastfeeding. I don't know, something weird on the bus.
Yeah, to validate your story, she used to send me Snapchats of her like breastfeeding and stuff as well, which is no problem. But it was just like there was never any like.
Say what?
Wait a minute.
She sent a picture of her like pregnant on the bus or breastfeeding. I don't know, something weird on the bus.
Yeah, to validate your story, she used to send me Snapchats of her like breastfeeding and stuff as well, which is no.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay. I have nothing.
How do we react?
Yeah.
That's weird, bro.
Okay,
I've literally
squirrels.
got my hand over my face.
Okay, squirrels. Let's not get a tattoo. How about that? Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Problem, but it was just like there was never any like context and stuff. And I mean, she used to, whenever she was on that Hawaii trip, she would send me Snapchats of like Eric shirtless getting off of the pool or getting out of the pool, and she would caption it and be like, so sexy. And I mean, I was like 15 at this time, so like that is like validating that story as well. I know that people have been asking constantly, like, we'll get back to Colleen, but I really want to know your opinion of Corey because a lot of people have been asking about Corey, as you say. Whenever I know that Corey is such a, people have opinions.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about it like today, and I don't know how you like. I've never liked him. He's always been rude to me whenever I've met him. He's never been like, I don't know. I've never had, but I was never close with him. I know people that were close with him and maybe still are.
He definitely like
he's
like very much.
yeah,
like,
he
would
favored
follow
people
me.
and was otherwise mean. I feel like I don't know.
Ramsey could say what hurts. Yeah, no, I mean like he me, and it definitely was known that like he had favorites and favored. I feel like it was just like certain like pretty little girls that he favored
And could talk to about
And could talk to you about what?
boys.
Oh, like boys.
And their experience with boys and the boys they were talking to and whatever.
Oh.
No! 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 No, 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 no. That's not, no! Why?
That's not your place. That is not your place to do that. That is just, that's beyond.
That's okay. If it's kids talking about their like experience with boys and having, they need to talk about that with other kids or their parents or like an older sibling or like a family member or something. Not some dude on the fucking internet. What the fuck?
So gross.
Like that's what you have to do. And
Yeah, looking back, definitely. Yeah, I forgot. I feel like I was talking a lot. Like, my boyfriend.
Yeah, and I mean, I can confirm as well that I think Colleen's thing was Colleen loved the gay boys, and Colleen targeted like the young gay boys, like me and Johnny and other ones that I won't name. And then Corey, Corey loved the pretty girls that he could talk to about boy problems, even though they were all very young.
Oh my god. Bro, do you know how bad that sounds?
Yeah, Corey
very
liked
bad.
the pretty young girls. Like, yeah.
As well, so that validates that story.
always,
There was something that someone asked, and they were like, they were like, before we get back to Colleen, do any of you have any opinions or relationship with Jessica? Because a lot of people think that Jessica doesn't get talked about a lot in this. So a lot of people are saying, do you have any? Because she was in the group chat, and we don't talk about her a lot. Jessica's a name that's getting brought up a lot right now.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have a lot of experiences with Jessica. We were very, very, very close. For a long time, like when I went to see them in Hawaii, my mom and I sat in the cabana with Jessica, and
Wait, what's the context of you going to Hawaii with them? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but what's the context of you going to Hawaii with them? I don't get it.
I had lived there. Like I lived there at the time, and we're just there visiting, and so like I
How did you end up going to hang out with them?
well, like, you know, we were all little, like a little fangirl like, on the beach, and then, you know, there they were, and they were like, oh, come into the cabana, like, come hang out with us, you know, like, come sit with us, talk to us, whatever. And I was with my mom, and like, we ended up being there for so long, like an hour and a half, like 2 hours, honestly. But the majority of the time we sat with Jessica and 2 of her kids who were babies at the time. Honestly, like, I feel bad talking about the kids, like, I don't want to speak anything about them, but
So the chat was saying that Jessica is Colleen's brother's wife.
Yeah,
what
that was
they-
it. Was it
yeah.
was Colleen and the sister-in-law in the group chat? Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yep.
Ugh.
Corey had the other group chat. Corey's
Ugh.
clits.
Mhm.
Oh. Ugh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your group chat.
these freaking chat names, I swear to God, like,
Yeah, if those don't give you a red flag, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
My name may be Jessica, and I may have been. Oh, Jessica Pizzle, shut up. Ah.
yeah, we were with them, and, you know, we talked for a long time, and I just feel so bad, honestly, for a lot of the people in that family, children. I mean, Jessica spoke that the parents, Tim and Gwen, were very favorable to the girls a lot as children. Like, you know, she stated that it was Chris's first time going to Hawaii when Colleen did her first show there. But, you know, Colleen talks about how she went there all the time as a kid. Well, like, Chris didn't go. It was just her and Rachel.
Yeah.
So the girls were very favored as children. And, you know, we talked a lot. And, yeah, I mean, I have, like, certain experiences with Jessica that I think were slightly strange. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, I don't know. It's just, they're all mothers. They're all children.
I understand completely, like, the pullback and wanting to talk about it, and I'm not gonna ask you any further about that. But like, I just want you to know as well, like, whenever I've been thinking about like Colleen things, the way you're like, you don't want to talk about it and pull back, I respect that, and we're not gonna go any further into that. But I also want you to realize, how old were you when this was happening? That's the only question I'll ask you in terms of you saying that I don't want to talk about it because they're mothers. Because also, them being mothers doesn't excuse the fact that they were like being inappropriate with you, like hanging out with you like that. They shouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah. I was 16 at the time. Like,
You were 16?
yeah.
That is so weird. That is so weird. What age is Jessica, chat? Like,
Thank you, whoever said cute nails. That's so nice. She just did her nails last night. DIY from TJ Maxx.
wait, is Jessica 40 now? Is Jessica not 40?
Also, wait, I do have actually a piece of information. They did tell me. Well, and also I feel like a lot of Weenies know this, but they told. Well, Jessica told us that her and Chris really just got married for financial reasons because they were in college and like they couldn't afford to like
Why are they telling
be together
you
in
this?
college and like go to college and.
Why are they telling you this? Why are they telling you the reasons they're getting married? This is so fucking weird.
Okay, but you can't if you gotta verify something like that with a screenshot though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We were like, what? I'm talking about. Same with like when Colleen got divorced and she was ranting about that. We were like, huh?
Well, the divorce was a main thing.
Like when we were in the group chat and we were kind of all talking, and one of our friends in the group chat was like, "Oh my god, guys, I just like started cussing. It's so fun." And then like the next message was Colleen being like ranting about her abusive husband, and it was like the dynamic of this is just so strange that it's a kid talking about like she just started cussing, and then like a divorced woman ranting about her husband being abusive and emotionally abusive. And we just like didn't really even understand that at the time, I feel like.
And that is trauma dumping. What Papa Gus
That's so
said did not
weird.
happen. He doesn't think it was trauma. Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow night. My God.
Got a lot to say on it then.
Yes, and I have to pull out definitions for people because I'm gonna be honest. Some people on both sides, they don't know their definitions of grooming. They don't know their definitions of predator or predatory, and they don't know their definition of a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people on both sides don't know definitions.
Learn them some.
Yes.
We just kind of felt so close to her that it was like, oh, we know the reasons they got divorced and we know all this insights about her personal life, but like to grow up and then realize she's talking to you about like an abusive husband and an abusive relationship and how like kind of manipulating you to support her and be like, she's so strong for getting out of this, and just kind of forcing that over and over. And like, I don't know, it's just a weird dynamic for sure. And
I think there's something to be said. I remember specifically there was one night where one of us was talking about doing homework, and we were asking for homework.
Chris says Papa Gut had some kind of mental breakdown about Brian Beard's video about his take on the Where are you getting this from, Chris Nark? Where are you getting this from? He was, I wouldn't say mental breakdown, unless you show me where he had the mental breakdown. But I will say he was very defensive.
Oh.
Can you send it to me instead of putting it in the chat, Chris? Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why he doesn't just send me stuff.
Yeah, just DM it, Chris.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just kind of a
why
maverick.
does he put it in the fucking chat? First clip, Papa Gut at start, Mr. B. Oh. Okay, bro. I ain't worried about that. I saw that last night. I wouldn't say it was a mental breakdown. I'm sure she did, Davida.
Advice, and she came into the chat and was like, Josh was screaming at me, and we're like, girl. And then we would have to spend our night talking this 30-year-old woman out of this. And it was just like so fucking weird. And nobody believes that this happens until the screenshots come out where she's like getting out of this emotional abusive. Girl, we're 16.
Yeah.
It was so weird. And one thing I want to ask you is, at what stage, because for me it took me a while, at what stage did you start to think it was fucking weird?
I feel like it wasn't much till after the fact, honestly, because until like we kind of faded talking out of her, like talking to the
Mystic, this Colleen stuff never ends. It's like I have to get on Papa Gut tomorrow because he had a shit take in not one, not two, but 3 videos about the situation.
group chat and talking to her when we were like 18, 19. So it didn't really like exist anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
but,
obviously, I feel like when it was up, we didn't think it was
Yeah.
weird because it was our idol talking to us. We wanted to know all the tea
Yeah.
about the divorce. We wanted to know the ends of the relationship.
yeah.
And honestly, I feel like after being in an abusive relationship and like experiencing those things, and then looking back and honestly like seeing that she was talking to us in the way that she did, and she could have like approached the whole situation completely different.
Oh my God. I forgot to show. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me say something real quick. Wait. My bad, guys. I started playing it without.
Good.
That's what happens when people throw you off.
Differently.
But she,
and
she
made,
shouldn't have even had been messaging us about it. Like she knew how old we were. None of us had experienced something like that. And for us, she knew that we would console her and want to make her feel better because we did look up to her and we were like, oh my God, she thinks we're her friend. Like she considered us her friends. She told us we were her friends.
And I mean, one.
But y'all were children. You shouldn't be her friends. She was a
should've.
30-year-old woman. The fuck?
Yeah.
She was a 30-year-old woman. What are you doing talking to 16-year-olds about your divorce or about your relationship? What can they provide you? They can't
Sounding
provide
like-
you. They can't
They're
provide.
like-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, all they're gonna do is basically reaffirm whatever she says because they're so much into her fandom. Like, they're basically, if she says anything, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, of course, that's how it goes." Blah blah blah. I'm so sorry. She just wanted like the attention.
Yeah, they can't provide her advice. They
No.
can't. They can't tell her what she should do. They're fucking 16 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she literally just wants an echo chamber.
Yeah.
One thing,
And you thought we were.
I mean, one thing I would say to use is it was really embarrassing whenever I had to,
McIntyre,
like, come
I'm
to
gonna
conclusions
have
of like
you.
telling my parents like how deep the relationship with Colleen went. Did either of yous like hide from like anyone in your life like how deep everything went? Because it was shocking to my family having to hear like how deep it went. Because like I mean they went to shows and meet and greets with me. They wouldn't have taken me if they knew that I was talking her through a fucking divorce or hearing about Josh's penis size or hearing about see.
Why?
What?
Ew. What the
What?
fuck? Why does anyone need to know
No.
about this? What? Including
Like at
what?
16 years old, you don't even think about size. Honestly, like what the fuck? That is so
Es-
weird.
Especially your favorite YouTuber's man's thing. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ew, I'm so
That
grossed
is
out.
too much. Yeah.
Ew.
See y'all, see, it's a true fact.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
And that was purely the fact of like we were kids with phones, like we were not supervised. You know, obviously we were like 13 to 16, that kind of age, like middle school, high school. Like your parents aren't watching everything you're doing on your phones. We had a YouTuber we were obsessed with. We wanted to know about her life. We were excited to be included. Yeah,
Yeah, and honestly, I remember my parents, like, I remember watching, like, after the divorce, I remember watching back the wedding video with my parents, like, forcing them to watch it back, and then being like, yeah, I could have.
Honestly, Rose, it doesn't matter if she mentioned that after the divorce, before the divorce, or during the divorce. She doesn't need to be talking about penises anyway.
Yeah. They're kids.
They're kids. She doesn't need to be talking about anybody's dick.
Ugh.
Have told you they were getting divorced.
Yeah, my mom was like, I'm sorry you're sad. I also feel like my parents, like, I met Ramsey, like, she came to where I live. Like, we didn't meet because of a Colleen show. Like, we met because she was close to where I lived, and we decided to meet up where I lived and, like, go hang out, whatever. And, like, my mom knew Ramsey because of that. Like, oh, it was this girl on Twitter, and then they met up, like, in this place, and now they're friends, like, that kind of thing. So it wasn't really even related to Colleen, and I feel like that.
Wait.
But, like, I don't even remember the question.
I have a different question. So something I brought up recently was that there's stop. You better stop. One thing that was brought up recently was about how Colleen that Jessica used to insinuate that the girls of the Weenies could babysit their kids, and that there was a couple times where babysitting. Can you not confirm or deny or give some sort of context, because that's been something that's been floating around right now, where Jessica, did she loosely or anything, whether it happened or not, bring up about yous being around their kids, and I know there was a time where yous were at Disneyland or something with Jessica and the kids. Like, what was the context of that? Because why were you around their children as children?
I mean, it started, I feel like, at VidCons, and then obviously after VidCon there was always like the Disney Day. And at first it was just like us running into them, and then I feel like we kind of made it like a tradition every year to like meet up with them at Disney after VidCon. And so obviously we did it like multiple years in a row. The kids kind of got to know us, and
which is so weird, by the way.
Yeah. And even when Jessica was pregnant with one of her children back in the day, there was another one, a member in the group chat. I'm pretty sure she'll be okay with me saying this, but Jessica literally like would joke all the time about naming the child Ramseyella, like after me and Ella, like naming the child after us, naming it Ramseyella. Like we would joke about it all the time.
Which is another name of the person in the group chat.
The child's name was Ramseyella. Yeah. Like,
which is so weird that they involved you so heavily in their children's lives when you were like 16.
Yeah. And then they ended up actually hanging out with the majority of people who lived in California. They went to their house, swam in their pool with the kids, brought the kids.
What? Wait. What was that? Sorry, I missed it. Your mic cut out.
Oh, sorry. They eventually went, Jessica and the kids hung out with a group of the Weenies who lived in California, went to their house, like brought the kids, hung out with them, swam in their pool.
Why?
So weird.
Fuck.
Why?
She's doing too much. That's too much. I can't believe what's going on. That's insane.
I thought that story happened, but I never wanted to publicly say it because I never had proof of it. There was a conversation that got leaked where Colleen comes into the chat and asks about period talk. She comes into the chat and she says, like, what was your first period experience and blah, 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 or whatever. What was the context of that? Because I know that it was all of yous that were talking in that thing. Do you have any context of that, or was that just another example of her being really fucking weird? Because it was to you.
Well, actually, no, that literally just made me remember. What did you say? Wait, well, like the period stuff. We had a whole thing, like, about tampons.
Inside joke.
Oh my god, the tampon inside joke with Colleen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The group chat
No,
picture
yeah,
for a while
it's
was like
because-
everybody with a tampon in their mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
because
we did a picture
originally-
like that at a meet and greet.
Yeah, because originally one of the members had asked Colleen, like, "I got my period, how do I put in a tampon?" And Colleen sent a video of her, like, inserting a tampon into her mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was right. So I was right about the tampon, what that was supposed to be for.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
I just had a thought. Are they even sure that all these kids that were in this group chat were actually kids and not like pedophiles?
What do you
Like,
mean?
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, how many people were in this group chat? I'm wondering, because there's a lot of pedophiles out there that will go and mingle with other kids, pretending to be a kid.
They could have been. I don't know.
Yeah, because to me, I think it's kind of weird that why would the kid not think to go to like their parent or like a teacher, anybody besides just some random group chat on the internet? Like, I don't know.
A lot. Well,
This
I mean,
whole
you
thing
got.
just-
Yeah, but you got a lot. You
My
got to
brain
think.
can't comprehend
But
it.
you got to think too. A lot of kids don't trust
I'm
adults.
spiraling over here.
A lot of kids don't trust adults.
Yeah.
And they see this big YouTuber is talking to them. She's being ultra parasocial with them, ultra just treating them like they're her. So of course they go to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were probably in that group chat every waking minute they could be. More than likely. You know? So gross. And you know what? There could have been, Bunny. There could have been. All they gotta do is act like a kid. You know?
Right.
But I remember that video. She sent it, and it was so fucking weird. It was so fucking weird, that video she sent.
I swear I'm not high.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And then, yeah, like at one meet and greet, we literally took like 15 tampons to the meet and greet and like took a picture with.
It's so weird.
The next day, she came in the group chat and she was like, "Oh my god, you guys gave me my period, and the last tampon I had, I put in my mouth for the picture." Like, and she was like, "You guys gave me my period." Whatever. I have screenshots of that. I know I have, but I'm on the fucking thing. But
You know what's so weird about the tampon thing?
and, yeah, she's like, "You guys gave me my period, and I used my tampon yesterday because we all took the pictures, like having the tampon in our mouth." Whatever.
She ended up messaging me.
We were making collage of pictures.
She ended up messaging me on Snapchat and said, "Hey Adam, you weren't at the meet and greet." She was like, "Would you be able to go out and buy a tampon and take a picture so you're included in the picture that I think it was like Ella was making?"
Yeah, so we can Photoshop you in.
Yeah, she asked me to do it.
With the tampon in our mouths, because that was the inside joke.
Yeah, she asked me to go out and buy tampon, and I was like 14 or 15.
Bro.
She asked me to go out and buy tampons to put one in my mouth. Yeah, and then we have the photo. Yeah, and I obviously didn't want to go out and buy them, so I remember I got a Q-tip and wrapped toilet roll around it, and that was me doing the photo because I didn't want to.
I remember that, Adam. I remember. Well, now that you mentioned that.
Because she was asking me to go out and buy tampons for her inside joke, and I didn't want to do it. One thing I just want to ask is, people are basically heavily saying that what was the connotation of her talking to you about Josh? Was it very surface level, just saying that she was upset, or did she go into any more detail? This is kind of stuff I've talked about, but
It wasn't surface level. It was, yeah.
Definitely.
I feel like a lot of the screenshots have circled around, and a few people have posted that, but a lot of in depth about like, he abused me and he emotionally abused me, and when would I have time to cheat? When he was yelling at me and screaming at me and slamming the door, and that's an abusive marriage and blah blah blah. Like,
like detail about haters back up. A lot of detail about Josh's family.
yes, she used to talk shit about that.
Them, and I did so much for him, and why would he repay me like this when I took them in as my own and paid for
and also the fact that like,
a
his
lot.
family was like Republican, like Trump supporters.
Yeah, true.
And I remember she was the first person that started leaking about Josh's dad allegedly being like a cheater, right? She was the one that was starting to tell me all the information behind the scenes. So she was actively leaking information about Josh's family to me, which is like the craziest thing about.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. Bro. Why is she doing this? These are kids, man.
This is like too much.
This is crazy.
All of this was, she really was leaking everything to do with, I mean, she constantly said to me about me giving her Twitter ideas because she had no time, but she had time to do absolutely, everything else. In terms of everything that's happening right now, with the age that you are, first of all, what age are both of you, and how do you feel looking back at the situation? Because I'm only 20 and I feel like I would never be engaged in any of that fucking shit.
I'm 21 and Becky's 22. But we're also about to be 22 and 23, so.
I am a teacher right now for kids that are like around my age and younger, but I mean, they're special needs, but they're like kindergarten to 22 years old, and like I could not imagine engaging with anybody younger than I am, even in like dating wise, like, or friendship wise, like whatever, like when they're a lot younger than I am, I'm like, just what do we have in common? Like, why would we, I don't know, interact?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I don't know.
And the one thing that keeps getting brought up in chat is, did you get special treatment at shows? Because there's like a big conversation currently happening right now about like favoritism and stuff, and I always said that like Weenies was really a moment where you started getting like favoritism and stuff. I've never been to the American shows, so how would you treat it? Because at the Dublin shows, I mean, I was treated completely different than everyone else.
I feel like definitely at the shows we were treated.
We had more time.
We would
be
all
last,
hang out.
always.
Yeah. We would always get asked questions at the Q&As. We would just ask.
We
them
would stay
random-
end of the line because at the end of the line you get more time. We'd all just like talk to her.
A million
We would have a bunch of
pictures.
group pictures. We'd all take group pictures, individual and usually you just
Pictures
get
with
one
the
picture and you go.
family.
But we would all hang out and just like And other people I feel like got a lot of. I don't think I did, but you.
Yeah, we literally
you know,
got
everybody got special
a
treatment,
lot of
for
us like
sure.
got free tickets for the show.
Yeah, we all got free tickets.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we would
Me
go
and
to the
Rynnie.
shows, like go up to the box office, be like, oh hi, we have like 10 tickets put aside for us. Like looking back, that is so sad. Like
Yeah.
what? Why did we
And
do
then,
that?
in terms of like all of the DMs that have been coming out of like the like sexual jokes and stuff, and a lot of them have kind of revolved around me and stuff like that. And I was one of the youngest. There was one member who, you know, name began with S, that was a lot younger. What is your opinion looking at that now? Because I feel so fucking humiliated reading them, and there's so fucking many. From the like, she would actively come in and start the conversation. Like, this was not like ever us being like, oh, the only one was me saying about the ass, and then she goes, you know, picks at him, whatever. But there were so many that she actively started because she had this like weird sexual like, you know, relationship like joke.
Yeah.
It just
keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is so bad. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my God, I feel like I need one of you to hold my hand.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
send this
maybe
straight to
over.
the FBI.
I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, Jesus Christ.
Jokes with us.
I feel like the situation with you two was different because like we were all kind of that way around each other and we would all say random things like that, and it was kind of a situation of that, and like you never knew when she would come in, you know, like you saying that was not out of the ordinary, like, you know, and that's why we all kind of like went to like got along, you know, and you were kind of that like outspoken person, and you said that, and like she came in, you never knew when she was gonna come in, but like I feel like a lot of the times it was like out of the blue, or it was a situation where she could build off of it almost. I don't know. And
No, she
we would
literally
talk a
never-
lot more, and also I wanted like I feel like I don't know if this is even like a big like thing, but we did have like another group chat that she was not in because there were certain things we talked about we did not want her to see.
Which
And
is
we
funny
knew
for
that
us
she
as
was
children.
not
Yeah.
So we had another group chat too that was Colleen's Minions, whatever. I don't know if we, you know, and there's I think a screenshot there somewhere of you, Adam, being like, wrong group chat, go to Colleen's Minions. 'Cause that was the group chat we talked in when we said something we didn't want her to see because we didn't know when she was going to come in. We didn't know when she was going to say something. And also, most of the time she came in, it was not really relevant to the conversation unless it was something where she could kind of make a twist on it, either like sexually or something to like spin on herself, I feel like.
But
So she would talk about
Can
herself.
we talk about how we were even aware enough that we had a separate group chat so that if we didn't want to share something for this 30-year-old, so us as children were more aware of that than a 30-fucking-year-old?
Yeah, we knew enough that we needed a different group chat that we did not want her to see because there were certain things that we didn't want her to chime in on because how would we even, you know, which is already concerned.
So subconsciously, they knew something was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If they felt like they had to make another group chat for her not to see, subconsciously they knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Concerning. Yeah, definitely.
In terms of, I mean, I've spoken a lot. This will be like, I've spoken, and this is one of my main questions to you. I've been very open about the fact that the reason that like my full relationship with Colleen was as intensive as what it is was because Colleen wanted me to, you know, leak information or bully Josh or harass Josh or something. Do you have any opinions of what maybe you've done or maybe like your interactions on Twitter as a case of, you know, her acting and telling us information and making us do things or leading us away? Because I've been very open. You can say no, or I'm not saying that, but I'm just speaking about me. I mean, she would lead me privately to like bully the shit out of people because she didn't want to be the bad guy. I mean, Rebecca and all, you know, all those people.
I think at least like find out things for her. I remember one time, and this is so random, but like I tweeted, like I watched this show. This is so weird. And I don't think anybody will even like. This is so niche, but it was on like this weird YouTube channel called Brat, and it's a show called Chicken Girls. And like Jules LeBlanc, like Bratelli, like that vlogger channel. If anybody knows who that is, like I was obsessed with that vlog channel. Bratelli and Jules LeBlanc, who was like the main like whatever kid of the family. Was on the show Chicken Girls, and then like randomly Rebecca Zamolo was on it. I tweeted something about it like, this is so weird, like Rebecca Zamolo is on Chicken Girls, like what? And like Colleen DM'd me, like keep in mind she like never would really DM me personally, like I'd only hear from her in the group chat. She DM'd me separately after I like tweeted like, oh, Rebecca Zamolo's on Chicken Girls, what? She DM'd me separately to be like, what is Chicken Girls? And I was like, why do you suddenly care and why are you suddenly DMing me? And it was just to like find out stuff about Rebecca Zamolo. And I was like, oh, it's like this show on Brass, whatever. And I obviously answered like telling her what it was because I was like, oh, she's talking to me. But like, it was only to like find out stuff about Rebecca, which I just felt like was so random. And it was like, why do you even care to know about that? And it was just like a very like niche topic. I don't know. I feel like people in the chat are saying that they know about it because literally Jules is my, anyway. Yeah, I was like very invested in that stuff. And like, that was like one of the only times she DM'd me. And it was just like to find out something about Rebecca, you know? And like, I feel like a lot of the times, like when she would message at least me and maybe in the group chat was like, to know what was going on or what the drama was or what people were talking about or what people were saying about her, you know.
She literally used the kid for content.
Yeah.
She literally used the kids for content because she couldn't think of the shit on her own. Yeah, I don't get it either, Bonnie. I don't get it either. I'm sorry. What were you saying? I'm sorry, my bad.
I said that. No, that's all right. I wasn't saying like that's why you hire people. Like,
yeah.
But I suppose kids are like free slave labor sometimes, aren't they? So,
and that's where the exploitation comes in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, poor Papa Gut. All right, let's go.
You know, like that's usually what she cared to know and why she would talk to us or me at least. You know.
Wait. And I agree with you on that. Ramsey, do you have any, or do you not want to say anything?
I'm so sorry.
Rebecca Zamolo. You can Google her. I love Jules. Periods.
Rebecca Zamolo is a YouTuber that Colleen was friends with until she wasn't, and we used to just have to like bully the shit out of her because she wasn't friends with Colleen anymore. But no, Ramsey, I'm saying like.
She also exploits her child now, so she's also
so
canceled. But
Ramsey, the question was, with the way of like Colleen would tell us information, like did you ever act on it the way like, you know, me and Becky are talking about, like we would tell her information or we would fight her battles or something, because that's kind of something she would do. Did you, or do you not want to talk about it?
No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, definitely, like, obviously, like, Rebecca met, and, well, after the divorce, specifically, like, Josh stayed friends with Rebecca, Matt, also, like, did he stay friends with, like, oh, it was, like, Arnold, and, other girl, like, because Josh, Julian, and Arnold had their little
vlog with me. Vlog with me.
What were they called? I can't hear.
It's the vlog squads.
Oh God, the vlog squad.
One of the things I talked about in my video.
Wait, the vlog squad?
Is that David Dobrik, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But they were part of the vlog squad?
Huh.
Wait. Oh no, they're talking about people who were in the vlog squad. Okay.
Vlog with me. Vlog with me.
What were they called? I can't hear.
It's the vlog squads.
Oh God, the vlog squad.
One of the things I talked about in my video, and I want to know your opinion on it, was I spoke about the fact that, and I showed proof of, like, me and Colleen making fun of her fans, and I spoke about Alice in particular. Remember with the tattoo? Can you confirm or deny, in your opinions, the fact that we used to, with Colleen, make fun of fans? Because this is a very controversial topic right now.
Yeah. No, I know, and I see that one tweet, and I don't want to expand on it. It had to do with the whole pizza delivery thing, but she definitely made fun of fans a lot of the times, or would like
thank you
send like, us tweets and be like, "What is this about?" Like asking about the drama related to it. But yeah, she was always she was doing that all the time. But also, I don't think that's really something that should be questioned because I don't think that's the most surprising thing to come out of this, and I feel like that's one of the most expected things of her to do. Like, I don't think it's that shocking, honestly, that she would make fun of fans.
But it is shocking. People don't believe it. People are saying we're lying.
The way that I like think of her and know her, like that is very like obvious. I think that she would do that. Like very like. Don't you think? Like, of course she would make fun of people. That's just like
the thing is like because we were in this group chat with us and she was talking to us in this way, we had completely like
different perceptions of who she was.
Who the person was, and so like. In a way, obviously, it like kind of made her more real to us because like everyone kind of talks shit about people every, you know, like as sad as it is, obviously, like we all want to be nice to people, we all want to spread happiness, but like on Twitter, we were 15, like we were talking shit, we were like mean, and like the fact that
I still believe, I don't care what anybody says, I still think Twitter should be 18 plus. Not that you can't stop underage people going in there for lying, but I think Discord should be 18 plus. I think Twitter should be 18 plus.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah.
I agree.
Considering like the NSFW content, absolutely. Like the other day, I like something like I think it was like Femboy was tweet up was trending, and I'm like, oh yeah, what's that about? So I clicked it, and the first thing I saw was this dude bent over with his ass and then his balls and everything jiggling, and I'm like, oh okay, all right, I'm not clicking on that anymore.
Like, yeah, I'm good, dog.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's crazy, man. Good God.
This 30-year-old was in this group chat with us also, like being mean to other little people with us, like, and looking back now, strange, but in the moment, it's like, oh my god, she's so real for this. Like, she's so real to be like talking shit about this other 15-year-old right now.
I remember that, and I remember whenever there was specifically she used to.
It's almost like internet-wise, okay? I'm only saying internet-wise. I'm not taking away the agency of the parents raising their kids, but it's almost like she was raising internet-wise. She was raising a bunch of like minions. A bunch of menaces where bullying was okay, where talking shit was okay, where being shady was okay.
Yeah.
In other words, she was not being the adult in the situation.
Yeah.
If you are an adult in a situation with a kid, it is your responsibility to show them the right things on how to show them the right way to do things. It is your responsibility as the adult in the situation. First of all, you shouldn't have been in group chats with kids that young. Kids, period, anyway, okay? First and foremost. Second of all, you certainly shouldn't be using them for content, having them go and find out about people for you, having them go and bully people for you, talk about your period, trauma dump on them about your shit, ask what positions they like and shit like that, and are you a virgin? Yeah, all that shit,
Yeah, dick sizes and children should not ever mix.
Exactly.
Make fun of like a certain group chat, and they were all like 14, and I remember in the moment being like, oh my god, she's what you're saying, she's so real. And then you think about it, she's bullying these fans, and then she's meeting them at their meet and greets, and then coming into the group chat and making fun of things that happened at the meet and greet. I remember she used to make fun of certain fans, like questions that they would do in the meet and greet. She like, I cannot even like privately and publicly in the group chat and in my private DMs, I will always go on the record with showing that like she used to shit talk those fans, and we used to shit talk them back with her.
And I guarantee you she was in another group chat shit talking all of you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I guarantee the same kids that she was shit talking about other kids with, she was in another group chat somewhere shit talking those kids.
Yep.
Listen, life lesson class. If somebody shit talks everybody to you, best believe they're shit talking you too. Just saying.
Facts.
Because it was so normal to us, which is so sad.
Yeah. No, it would always be like, oh, today another question about like how'd you come up with Miranda? Like, you know, she would always like talk about like stupid questions at Q&As, like stuff like that.
I think the final question that I'll ask you, if like you have anything you want to ask at the end or anything you want to, you know, do, I want to like ask and say, in terms of the Josh to Eric pipeline, and from the time she was talking about like Josh being abusive towards her and us having to talk her through the divorce and us having to whatever, to the period where she was talking about like
yeah, they were kids, Miss Stripes. They already talked about that. They already talked about the other group chat. They were kids. They subconsciously knew what was going on was not right. That's why they made that group chat without her in there. They subconsciously knew it wasn't right.
How should I flirt with Eric? And Eric's so sexy and stock cock. You know the nickname she used to call him? Yeah. So like for you, what does that time period look like?
Yeah.
What does that look like to you? Because for me, it was so quick turning from like we used to just hear about Josh being an abusive piece of shit to then hearing about like her amazing sex life with Eric. And we're all like 15.
Yeah. It was definitely within, I don't know,
No, like,
6 months there was the big switch, but I feel like they also, I don't know, I feel like she didn't want there to be an overlap, but what is that? I don't know.
A blackout. Oh, we're back.
She was definitely talking about for a while about trauma with.
He definitely said blackout, and the closed caption kind of got that wrong. Just saying.
The divorce and stuff, and then was like, should I talk to him? I'm dating again. I think when she told us she was dating again was summer or fall 2017, so like a year later.
It was December when they went to Hawaii.
Of what? No, she. But what year was that?
It was 2017. It was 20.
No, 2016.
No, 2017. Yeah.
No, but I have screenshots from before they went to Hawaii for sure, because when she was like, I'm like, I'm dating again. What should I do? What should I say to him? Blah blah blah. Yeah. I have video, like, I don't know. Definitely from before she announced.
Yeah, she used to send them from Vancouver.
Overlap as much as like she denied it a lot, at least physically. I don't know about emotionally, which I feel like would have been like valid if not valid. Sorry, I don't know why I said that word. But
no, yeah, I completely agree.
It would have made sense if it did happen emotionally. Is what I mean to say. Not that it would have been accepted, but you know, if it did happen, I wouldn't have been surprised. Is what I mean.
And sorry, the last question I do have. No, I'll let you go.
or she would have physically cheated. I don't think that.
Yeah, I'm not even making that argument. The argument that I'm making is that she was talking to us about it.
Like, I'm not one to say something about it. The timelines to me don't add up, and I'm not one to say that she did do it or didn't. And I don't think she did personally.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I wasn't saying that to say, did you think she was cheating or anything like that. I mean, we know our own things, whatever. All I was saying was.
Sorry if I like went so off the deep end.
No.
Yeah, no, I did not mean to do that, but I think she did.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, it was like a slight change where we had to hear about like the abusive relationship to then giving her relationship advice was all.
Definitely, and I think it is interesting that we were there for that entire range, and it wasn't really that long. I feel like that the group chat existed maybe a year and a half, where not even maybe a year and a half, where she was actively talking in it, for it to go from, oh my god, all this stuff, he was emotionally abusive, blah blah, to, oh my god, Eric showed up on my doorstep and he had a captain hat and
yes.
He showed up with McDonald's on my doorstep and I opened the door and you wouldn't believe who it was. Eric, like, I had those screenshots too, where she was just like over exaggerating every time he did this whole thing. Like, he showed up.
Oh my god, this video is almost done. I'm so glad this video is almost done.
Yeah.
Because I am about to break my computer. I swear to God. And I have to have it for tomorrow. Oh.
Probably break it then, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be you know what? I might as well, because I got to order some stuff off of Amazon tonight. I might as well go ahead and order another mic, because I'm pretty sure this one's going to break.
This is like your 20-something one, yeah?
Yeah, we're in double digits. I know that much. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, like, literally, like, I feel like we definitely heard about the dynamics of their relationship.
Oh my god.
It was with each other. I don't remember the exact what. It was crazy. I cannot read right now.
You've just reminded me of a time in which she messaged me on Snapchat and she was like, Adam, you need to talk to me immediately. And it was a Snapchat where she was like, Adam, he showed up to my door and he had cat food for my cat. And I was like, girl, the lowest is what?
No, literally, it was like, where is the bar? No, I think one time she said, you wouldn't believe it, like, I heard him knock at my door and he had McDonald's and it was Eric with a McDonald's Happy Meal. Like, I swear to God, it was something like that. And I was like, oh, we were all like, oh my God, that's so cute. I can't believe it. Like, Eric Lee. Like, it was so embarrassing. No, it was so funny. I can't.
I remember there was one. You've just like triggered so much of me. I remember there was one day in specific. She sent a video of Eric and he was making dinner, and she sent this video and she's like, "I'm crying. He's the sweetest person ever. I can't believe someone would do like this entire thing." And it was him putting a pizza in the fucking oven. She's just like,
"Oh my God."
When did...
Bro.
That is like literally, as I said, the lowest bar for that.
I feel like maybe this is just a theory out of my little stoned mind right now. So bear with me.
It's okay. We like those theories from you, though.
Yeah.
What if she has already bored everyone in her life to death with her subpar life? And they're just like not wanting to hear her anymore. So children are the only ones she can like hook. Because like this stuff is so boring.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking, you ever met those people who are like, and normally you see it in men, right? Because you know how women like age 10 years faster than men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what if she was like one of those people that at 30, she actually had the mind of a 15-year-old?
Yep. I've thought that same thing. Like, is she in the mindset of a kid, and that's why she relates, like, talking shit and, like, gossiping with kids?
I mean, not saying that it's right, but just trying to understand the logic behind it, because...
Yeah, I mean, there could definitely be something, like, wrong in her head that, like, makes this seem normal to her, to where she's not making a connection that this is wrong.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, because I can't... Like, I don't see any one of us starting a group chat called the Weenies and having a bunch of little kids. First of all, I ain't babysitting nobody's kids on the fucking internet, okay? Fuck that shit. I don't even want the damn kids in my chats, all right? I'm not babysitting nobody's kids, let alone grown-ass adults, all right?
Right.
I mean, maybe she has the mindset of a child. I don't know.
Yeah,
but either way, what she's doing is not right.
Yeah.
Definitely has the IQ of one.
Yes.
Yeah, like, I mean, really, though, it could, like, there could be something really, really wrong here, because I just don't believe that she's just naturally this oblivious and walking around with her eyes closed and not Like, for not even once, she didn't think any of this shit was wrong. Like, I don't believe that.
Bonnie put in chat, LMAO, I ain't your therapist either, ho. God damn it, Bonnie. True, though. Like, she went to 15, 16-year-olds, 14, 15, 16-year-olds. Like, they were her therapist. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can you imagine what these kids came out thinking how a marriage is?
Yeah, and what
With
the
her trauma
standard is
dumping
for
like that?
relationships and stuff like that's who they're looking up to for all this sort of thing. It's that's not right.
And I'm sorry, but if any of those kids came out of that situation thinking how she was talking about her marriage and how she was trauma dumping on that, if they came out of that thinking that's how relationships are, then yeah, that's trauma that she inflicted on them. You know? Because not all those kids, I'm pretty sure not all those kids came from a perfect home.
No, and that's obviously like the reason why they're in this group chat together, because they obviously weren't supervised enough. They had their own shit going on.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to tell you,
involved. Yeah.
the shit that I did when I was 12, 13, 14, we didn't even have cell phones. I could only imagine the shit I would have got into having a cell phone at 12, 13, 14, 15 years old.
Oh my God,
I'm so glad I didn't have a camera phone when I was a kid. Holy shit.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. You know, so I can only imagine how it is growing up with that, because I know the stupid shit I did, taking liquor to school, you know, and just doing a bunch of stupid shit when I was that age. I can only imagine, throw some technology in front of me. Oh my God, I would have been a fucking menace. I would have been a menace.
Yeah, me too, to be honest.
Look,
I was sneaking out at 15 years old, going to parties, and then like getting home at 3 in the morning, then waking up at 7 to go to school. Like,
yes. Yes. Listen, I was like, I'm so glad that I didn't actually get on YouTube until in my 40s, because if I would have got on YouTube in my 20s, not that it was around, but if I did in my well, actually, yeah, it was around in my 20s. But if I got on YouTube in my 20s, I would have been canceled. I wouldn't even have lasted probably a year because of how bad my mouth was back then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, also, Adam did just put the picture up on Twitter of them with all the tampons at a meetup, if you want it.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I'll get that later. We showed the one where she was pushing it up. That's crazy.
How did Weenies end? Like, how did Weenies react to my video? Because I wasn't in the group chat by that stage. What the fuck happened? I like wanted to be a fly on the wall so bad because y'all were not on my side.
I mean, I'm definitely
Ramsey and I aren't on it.
Yeah, I don't think we're in it. But
Check out the comments, because Ramsey and I both got kicked out in like 2020. I want to say.
Stop.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I honestly don't think we were in. Oh my God, is Isabel watching? Wait, Isabel. Isabel text. Okay, sorry, that's a whole nother thing. I don't think we were honestly in the group chat like when your video came out. And in all honesty, like I'm gonna be honest, like when your video came out, we personally me, I was like, oh, like you know, like we were all in that live stream. We all wanted the panties, we all wanted the bra, whatever. Like we were like, you know, like blah blah blah. But like obviously looking back now, like you know, for it to be first of all like a woman to a man in any situation, like not even a man, like a young little boy, like it's just so I don't know. It's strange.
I mean, so in kind of closing now, is there many people in the group chat that you still talk to? Not naming them, but is there still like what have you gotten something out of it, at least positively?
No, definitely. Obviously, I mean Becky and I like we randomly became college
Bye, Magnetar. Drive safe.
roommates, like, and obviously ended up.
Welcome back, Becky.
You know, like, I was just hanging out. And yeah, like Adam, like literally we were, you know, besties when we were such little babies, and here we are now. Like,
we definitely
you know,
made a lot of
like,
good
there-
friends
there
through
are
it,
other
and there's
people,
people who have stayed in touch, and we've connected since this whole thing have happened, and there's no like bad feelings.
Yeah,
or
and also
anything.
like
it's
it definitely
and-
just faded out.
yeah.
Like it wasn't anything.
It wasn't-
It was just like Weenies are over.
Yeah.
We hate each other.
I think
like,
for the most part, like most people are in a good place, and everybody's like okay with where they are, and it's just like not that it's fun. Obviously, the situation is not fun, and to realize like that a lot of shit was dumped on us when we were not like obviously of an age to even understand the like depth of the kind of things or like have that kind of stuff talked to us, but to be able to connect to each other now and be like, oh, that was like really weird, and like a lot of shit was kind of dumped on us when we were young, and like whatever, but we can connect with each other now and realize that like that was weird and whatever, and move on with it. Not that it's like, yeah, it doesn't like sit with me hard or anything. Like I don't really give a fuck about it, but it's definitely weird, and I'm happy to be like, fuck you about it, you know, whatever. She was our idol. We would never betray her. We wanted her to love us. We would not speak against her, but now like we're all grown up. We're all.
I hate that. I hate that. To hear how she was an idol, it's like,
Yeah.
She really used them to her advantage.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't like that mentality. I want people to watch us, watch me, watch y'all individually, but I don't want that. I am very uncomfortable with that whole idol status, I look up to you status. No, I am a bitch on the internet just talking shit. That's what I am. Do not look up to me. You know? It's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
Right.
For me, anyway. That's, oh, God. Shit. Oh, it gives me the shivers. I hate it.
Grown enough to realize like, why the fuck were you saying that to us when we were so young? Because I would not, and not that I've been through a divorce or anything, but like even the small things I've been through, I would not be stupid enough to dump that on somebody younger than I am, or like a teenager, a young teenager.
Expose that into children's life that like that exists in the world.
And
like,
when you're a public,
that existed
when you're a public figure too, to dump that on people that admire you and look up to you is just really weird. And I don't know why you would even do that. So.
Well, I mean, at least we can look back on it retrospectively. I'm glad you have each other, and I'm glad that you have other people in the grip, and it's been lovely to reconnect with yous. Wait, let me seriously close this off. There's a lot of members of Weenies in the chat right now. There's a lot of members of Weenies in the chat. There were 23 people in the chat for people asking. There's a lot of members of Weenies in the chat.
There's the answer. I don't know who asked it. Bunny, I think you asked it.
Yeah, 23.
There was 23, and only 2 adults. The rest of them were anywhere between 12 to 16 years old.
Oh my god.
Or possible undercover pedophiles
With
that saw what an unsafe place.
Yeah.
I mean, because I just feel like the odds of there being that there was some secret pedophiles in there. They weren't
at
checking.
least
like,
at least one.
Yeah.
At least one,
Yeah.
probably.
Yep.
Chat, right? What I do just want to say right now is, in all seriousness, you're hearing there from 2 other people that these stories happened. You're actually hearing more than what I've said. You're hearing that she trauma dumped. You heard that she talked about Josh's penis size. You heard that she talked about just everything, and basically validated them. It's been lovely to reconnect with them, and today's actually my first.
Yeah, Grayson, I just said from ages 12 to 16. So yeah, the 12-year-old saw those too.
First day talking to Ramsey in years, and I've been speaking loosely with Becky behind the scenes. Met up with them. The kids in the chat looked after their kids. Now that we had an inside joke with Colleen about tampons. Where Colleen would send us, videos with, like, tampons and stuff. That tampon thing I forgot about. Yeah, I remember her on a call with me on Snapchat asking me to buy tampons so I could put them in my mouth and send her a video of it because she was going to do a collage of all of us with tampons in our mouth. I don't know what the objective was. I don't know.
Rynnie,
but
get me that link and put it in the Discord. Put it in the live streaming, and I'll pull it up.
All right.
That is definitely something. But anyway, I really appreciate them coming in. To talk to other people who are in the grip really, like, validates it and allows other people to hear it. So anyway, I really appreciate them coming on. I appreciate the members, by the way, who popped into the chat.
Thank you, Adam. Hold on, we're getting that that picture. I want to get that picture.
That wasn't as bad as what I thought it would be. Like, with them talking back and forth and over each other and stuff like that. It's a little bit annoying. But like, that they don't know better, and that's like one of their first things.
Yeah, they're normies. So I mean,
I do want to say that stuff like this is a fetish. Like, to put kids in a scenario where the thing that you're putting out could be used as fetish content, like, it's sick.
This picture is just so weird.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this was a
thing.
I know that like she was like someone asked like how to put a tampon in, but like getting everybody involved and then making them put it in their mouth and then taking photos of it at a show, and then trying to get Adam to do it as well. And then he's like, I still want to be a part of it. So he wraps a Q-tip with some toilet paper, and like, it's just, it's really like initiation stuff for cults.
Yeah. It does feel like,
It's gross.
just like that.
Yeah, if you don't do it, then maybe you're out of the group. You know what I mean?
You can't
like,
sit with us.
You can't sit. Yeah,
It's
it feels
disgusting.
so weird.
So fucking disgusting. But you know
But you
what
know, it
though,
is
Papa
something-
Gut? You know what though, Papa Gut? You're right. There was no kind of grooming whatsoever. There was no kind of predatory behavior whatsoever. You're going to learn English tomorrow. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
We're going back to English class, and we're gonna learn our definitions, okay? Because this idiot is running around acting like everything is sexual. You know what I'm saying? He was emotionally groomed. Hold on, because we weren't arguing in the DMs. Let me state it correctly. We were talking about it in the DMs, me and someone, and I gave them the definition of. All right, so I looked up the definition of predatory: seeking to exploit or oppress others. Okay? The definition of predator: a person who ruthlessly exploits other. A person who looks for other people in order to use, control, or harm them in any way.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me she wasn't. So.
Yep, she fits it.
Sexual? I wouldn't say sexual because I don't think her end goal was sex. No. And I'm also not calling her a pedophile either. Because I don't. I
was going to say, but there was sexual content that she did share with those children inside that group,
and also wanting pictures of Adam's butt or whatever it was, where she said, I mean, like, if
Papa Gut said that was just a joke. It doesn't mean she actually wanted the picture.
Oh, okay. Just like the underwear was a joke, right? When she actually steps further to actually post it to him rather than just leaving it at words. Yeah, that's a great point. Good one.
Oh, yeah. A logical person would think, let me not tell a kid to send me a picture of themselves because they're a kid. And if they actually do it, then I'm implicated.
Yeah, well, the thing is that even if they're asking for it, they're eliciting it. Like, they're actually trying to get it. Like, that's...
Yeah. Exactly, and that, Adam could have went and sent it, and then what?
Yeah, exactly.
You did this to yourself.
See, don't ask kids for butt pics.
Don't.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't talk to kids. If they're not your niece, nephews, younger siblings, or your own child, don't talk to kids.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's in a private setting. Don't talk to kids in a private setting.
I think, too, there's a lot to say about them, but the multiple times they said she would jump in just to make something sexual. Like, they would be talking about something else, and she'd turn it sexual.
Yeah.
That's, like, how I acted when I was, like, 15, 16 years old. Mm-hmm. By the time I was her age, I'd grown out of trying to turn everything into a sexual joke. Like, a fart joke? No, that's different.
Yeah.
But, like, sexual joke, like, you really do grow out of that. And she was at that age to have grown out of that.
Yep.
Like, it's just weird. Yeah. I think you are right. Like, maybe there really is something, like, mentally not right. I'm not giving her a pass, but I just think there might be more to this.
Yeah, I think there is.
There's no pass to be had there. But the thing is that she, like, being involved in these group chats and talking to these kids all the time, obviously you're going to regress a little bit because you're talking to a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
So you're going to be like, you're not thinking about being an adult. There's like, here's a group of people that I can like have fun with. But the thing is, like, they're not a group of people. They are children. You can't have
it's a group of kids.
I think Baby Blue brings up a good point. If this was a guy, would people even be this lenient?
Exactly. Yeah. I've seen that argument a couple of times, and to tell you the truth, I think it would be a lot worse if it was a guy. Like, that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. My own personal opinion, and people might think I'm crazy, I don't give a fuck. I think a big reason why she had gotten away with it is because he was a gay boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the thing is, like, Adam even said that she attached herself to the gay boys as well to, like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking no. Nope. Don't. Stop it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I really do, because I think if that was a man and it was a girl that he sent his silky boxers to,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Different story.
Yeah,
Yep.
asking about their virginity and favorite
and what?
positions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot more outrage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I honestly believe that in my heart. I honestly, you know what? And shout out to Mama McIntyre for not going to prison. Just
Yeah.
saying.
She held herself back for sure.
She sure did. Shout out to Mama McIntyre for not going to prison, because I would not be on the broadcast today had that have been my child.
Yeah, me neither. Like, that's the thing. Like, if my kid was being talked to like that, they would.
Oh my god! Like, I wouldn't have been able to do it. And here's the thing. People gotta understand, you can't watch your kid 24 hours a day. And let me tell you something, when a young teenager, like younger side of teenager, 12, 13, 14, 15, when they want to do something, they'll find a way to do it.
Yeah, their friends have phones, they have computers at school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's ways around it.
And even before the days of technology, we found a way to do it.
We always found a way.
Yeah, we always found a way. You know, so think about it. With the technology, it's even more crazy the shit that they can do and get away with, because you can't watch them 24 hours. Because if you go and you have them so strict and you bear down on them 24 hours a day, your child's either going to come out wild or they're going to come out with no socialization skills, and they're going to hate you.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to give them some sort of freedom to figure out life and to learn lessons. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's sick. Oh. You know, and I thought I was going to be able to start the Maniverse again tomorrow, but oh no, Papa Gut had to go and take a bad fucking take, and now I got to get back into it. I was just going to be like, you know what, I'll just do my next one, like next Monday, just to keep the conversation still going, you know, and we'll do it on the broadcast, and then Papa Gut did what he did, and now I'm just sitting here like, oh.
Papa Gut took a giant Papa Gut.
It's like, bro. I mean, my favorite misogynist is indicted. You know, I should be on my channel celebrating, but oh no, Papa Gut had to take a bad take. There is a video I would like everybody to watch. Hold on one second. What's her name? It's a friend of mine too, and I'm forgetting her name. Oh wait, I know.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez, your friend?
Yep.
Wait, it wasn't this one. Hold on. This one right here. All right. It's 22 minutes long. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we can watch. Well, I don't know. Basically, it tells another story of another girl. Okay. She was the girl. Remember in that one picture where the girl had to like spread her legs or whatever on stage? All right. Well, she has this girl where she talked about her on TikTok. And it shows basically all the creepy shit that it shows all the creepy shit Miranda did, like examples of creepy shit Miranda did in videos and on stage and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
like I bet you money pedophiles loved her content. They probably loved going to her shows. Yeah,
I'm sure they did. I am absolutely sure they did. I don't know if we want to go over it tomorrow, but guys, here's the link to that. Let Housewife know where you came from, but make sure to go watch that video because it really gives good examples of the creepy shit she did in her shows and this one girl story. If we want to go over it, just let me know. Because we gotta record tomorrow night, so I'm gonna put it in the live stream just in case.
Hell yeah.
All right. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for today, though. I mean, any last thoughts?
Fucking creepy.
that was a a lot of confirmation, but also we do need to see a few of those screenshots that they were mentioning as well. Like, it's not like that we don't believe them; it just solidifies the allegations. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, let everybody know. Bunny, you're actually getting ready to go on with Dave, aren't you? In like a half an hour.
Yes, I am.
All right. So make sure to go check out Dead on Dave. Let me get the link. 1 second, please. I don't know why. No, what are you doing? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me get y'all a link. If you don't know who Dead on Dave is, go check him out. No, Dave. No, Dave. No. God damn it.
Leon in chat says, how does Papa God expect anyone to watch 3 videos which combine to be about 8 hours of him giving a bad take?
All right, if you don't know Dead on Dave, go watch Dead on Dave. That's where Bunny is going to be in a half an hour. Dave is a friend of this channel. I actually go on there on Mondays. He's a really cool guy, so make sure to go check. They love Bunny nights. They love nights with Bunny. Of course they would. It's all Bunny's plan to start the cult.
Yeah.
Recruiting from all over the internet.
Yes. Yes. Bunny is the recruiter, just to let you know. Rue and Leon, I totally agree, and I'm about to go watch all 8 hours of those videos. At 9:30 tonight, I'm going to be on Mr. Sin's channel. He's going to be interviewing me.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
He's had a redemption arc recently, right?
Okay, let me tell you something. Sin used to absolutely hate me. Like, hate me. And he's really good friends with Rezky, and everybody knows, like, Rezky and I, fell out, but it wasn't like a very public fallout until it hit public, and then it died off again. But since then, Sin and I ended up having a conversation, and we talked things through, and I told him how I really felt about things, and he told me how he felt. And ever since then, I mean, there were times that I really felt alone, and like I didn't have anybody to talk to, or I just was feeling down, and all of a sudden, for some reason, he's popping up in my DMs asking me how I'm doing.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah. And I truly appreciate that from him, so.
That's sweet.
What's Sen's channel? All right, hold on, let me get Sen's channel.
So I got a very
Stripe said, "Good Lord, good luck watching 8 hours of anger-inducing content, Xylie."
I'm gonna be taking notes. Okay, and that's Mr. Sen's channel. I'm gonna be on there at 9:30 tonight. So
Nice.
Anything else you ladies have got going on?
Possibly at 3 a.m. I might be streaming on Twitch.
3 a.m. Holy shit!
I like doing 3 a.m. streams. They're fun.
Right. You're gonna call Day Station.
I could.
Well,
Not
if you
me.
think about it, has anybody who does the kind of streaming that you do, have they ever done a 3 a.m. like that? You should do it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Call
get a
dead
Ouija
people.
board.
Call dead people.
Oh,
Summon a
God.
demon.
You know what? Maybe I'll play Phasmophobia.
Oh.
I'll play a spooky ghost game, maybe.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Summon a demon.
Oh my God. Okay. Yep, I'm done. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, chat.
Okay, y'all don't understand what I go through for y'all, okay? These ladies are crazy, and this is what I have to deal with. This is the sacrifice I give to y'all, okay? Anyway, have a good night. See y'all later.
Watch me. I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give in a shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fam. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons on lessons to give them. Think the masters are open and wishing and thinking and driven and cutting the ribbons. And they know they don't want it more than me. I work hard, they call it a disease. I work hard so I can go be free. But I don't work for anyone but me. But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back, to figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it, failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons, and now I finally got direction. We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it. Watch me. Everybody know I got plans to take off. Everybody know I got bands, no J's on. I'ma do life like me, no days off. I don't really care what you think about me. Hate for the minds up like a disease. Filling me with fight, some life energy. Knowing that I'm doing something right. If you hating, I just try to keep my mind real vacant. I took all my time in the basement. I spent half my life impatient. It was worth all the time and patience. Get it? The way I said it. Never mind, I don't have time, forget it. You can read all my rhymes on Reddit. They need a feed and damn it, I fed it. I got my eyes on the prize. I tell truth, won't hear no lies. I don't take, I give and guide. I don't break, I live and fight. On the chase, I got the sight. Vision goals, I set them right. Working through the lonely nights, worth it on the other side. If you try to make it fast, it won't last. Take a stab, make it bad. Face the fast, but still lag. Don't give up, don't look back. You got this, no stopping, no quitting, no stalling, no options. You're running, follow your dreams and find your calling. We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it. Watch me. Watch me.